Hey there, it's Walker. I just wanted to give you an update before this episode starts. I just wanted to let you know that after recording this episode with Carter, a few weeks later, his house did end up burning down. It's been hard for his family, and I know it's been hard for him. And unfortunately, I don't really have a way you can directly support him right now. If I do, I will make sure it gets on this channel so you guys can support him. I'll post it somewhere, or we'll put it at the beginning of next episode. But right now, if you can, just go show him some support, watch some of his videos maybe, and just show him some love. Me and James would really appreciate it. So, and if you pray, please be praying for Carter and his family. Thank you.
I'll talk like this.
Oh no.
There's some ducks behind us, by the way. I don't know if you can see them.
Ruffling through the leaf litter there. Thank you for whistling.
There's lots of
That was
ducks.
No, that's what they respond to.
Wow.
Don't you just love the town?
Oh, my family's home.
Your family's home?
Yeah.
What?
I just realized
I
what
need
was
to
going on.
move.
No, you're good. I'll move it later whenever we go to leave. Yeah, I knew they were home.
We're gonna get interrupted
Hi.
so much. Hello. We could have went to the campgrounds. I'm just saying.
At this point, it might be worth it.
I mean, we got some rules.
We have wood. I didn't know they were going to be home this early.
If there's a cut in the middle of this, then you know it happened. Happened?
helping.
Hello, welcome to Yap-Trap. Currently, we're at James's house. In the future,
For now.
I don't know. Carter is here again.
Hello.
Yay.
I'm just full of bad timing. That's just
You are.
my life. It's just bad timing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Thanks for quitting. By the way. Thanks for getting.
Starting a
laid
job
off.
tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
It's really good.
Yeah, so James worked for this guy for a little bit.
A very little bit.
For a month.
About
a
a
month.
month. About a month.
It was an entire month, actually.
He was a
It was a full month.
he was a pretty good worker. Right up until Friday.
Do we want to talk about Friday?
I don't know what happened Friday. He didn't want to work on Friday.
I didn't want to work.
He didn't want to work on Thursday.
I always want to work.
He didn't want to work on Thursday.
You got in cahoots with another coworker and just went against me constantly, and we barely got any work done. Like, at all.
That's not what happened.
Zero work ethic.
I can only assume everything he's saying is factual.
It's very factual.
So you have a lot of topics for us. You had a lot of things you wanted to talk about, especially Toy Story 5, which I was excited to talk about.
Toy Story is the topic, I would say.
Sweet. Yeah, so...
As long as everyone's seen all 4 movies,
Oh, yeah, I hope.
Yeah, I have.
and we can
Multiple
basically
times.
complain about Toy Story.
I've only seen the 4th one once. So I hope that doesn't
I don't think it should be
ruin things.
too much. Have you seen all the little shorts and all the little mini movies that they made?
I used to I've watched a lot of them, but there's probably some I've missed because
a
they've
lot
made
of the
so
ones-
many of those.
A lot of the ones after Toy Story 4 I have not seen. But the ones before that I've seen.
Yeah,
Not
that's
a-
true.
I don't think there's a lot after Toy Story 4. I know they made Toy Story That Time Forgot. That was their Christmas one. They made Toy Story of Terror. That was their little 40-minute Halloween one.
That's my favorite
And
one.
then they have 3 like 20-minute episodes of, I don't know where you would have watched them, but it's like Buzz Lightyear going to a fast food restaurant.
Oh yeah, I've seen that one.
It was the middle one.
I think a lot of those ended up playing on like Disney XD or something, didn't they?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't
I
remember.
really don't know.
Well, they're probably bonus, like DVD bonus features or something
Well,
like that.
there was the one with the food. There was Rex, and he went into a bathtub. And then there was Barbie and Ken coming on a vacation to the bedroom. Bonnie's bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I haven't seen that one.
You haven't seen that one?
I think I vaguely remember a bathtub one though.
But to jump into Toy Story, would you like to know a wild fact?
Yes, I love movie facts.
Okay. out of the 4 films and all the stuff, which kid is like your go-to kid? Like out of Bonnie and Andy, like which one are you most connected with?
Probably Andy, just because he's a boy.
Okay.
And I remember
okay.
being a young boy, and I could relate to him as a young boy.
James, how about you?
Seems dumb, but neither. I feel like neither movie really made you connect with either
Well,
child.
Yeah, the point wasn't the child, but
Yeah, I would say Andy though, because you have 3 movies of Andy and then 1 movie of Bonnie.
I didn't have to look this up. I just thought of it. Bonnie has had way more screen time than Andy.
Really?
Yeah.
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 Like no, just like a signet friggin' like right here. Andy has less than 7 minutes of screen time over all of the movies.
Oh my goodness.
Andy has less than 7 minutes, and Bonnie has
Find 'em.
10 plus.
Jeez.
Can it even see us?
Probably not.
No, not with.
Too dark.
Yeah. The fire is very dark right now.
Well, it's not catch back up.
Yeah. Yeah, so we're going to be dark for a little bit. This is definitely a good podcast to listen to. Good episode to listen to, because you probably can't see us very well, but anyway. You were talking about Bonnie actually has more screen time of all the
Because
the media.
Yeah, Andy was only in 2 movies, right? He had the first movie, he had the second movie. The first movie wasn't concerned about Andy at all. The second, it was concerned about getting back to his house.
True.
He had like maybe 2 minutes of screen time in the first movie.
He was in the third one a good amount, though, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was in the third one as an adult.
He had the most screen time in the third movie.
Yeah, that's what
Really?
I kind of thought.
Yeah, actually,
that's
yeah,
what it
because
was.
most of the time you just hear his voice.
Yeah. No,
Really?
not even.
Even with that, it's still more.
He had the most screen time in the third movie, but like in total, he's got 7 minutes
That's
of
crazy.
screen time across all Toy Stories.
Wow.
Even
Isn't there a
though-
flashback scene in 4?
There's a flashback scene in the very beginning of 4, and I think
thought
maybe
so.
like once or twice throughout.
Right, I
But-
remember that.
It doesn't give Andy much screen time,
Yeah.
other than like a few moments or a few seconds of screen time. It's not a lot. Not a lot at all.
In Toy Story 4, they kind of like just turned on RTX. Like that thing looked crazy. That movie looks crazy.
Definitely
It-
a boost.
It changes the entire style. So,
Yeah.
Definitely a boost from the 90s computer animation.
It looks cool, but I think it feels like it loses the style just a tiny
yeah.
bit.
I think that it lost the style.
But anyway.
I liked the original too.
I kind of disliked in the third movie when Andy magically had hair instead of just like a Lego brick on his head.
Yeah, the hair was weird in the first one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I don't want to play with you anymore.
Yeah.
That scene no,
That
the
was
memes of
scary.
that scene make me laugh.
That was a scary scene.
That was
though.
like some PTSD.
Yeah.
But
It traumatized me when I first saw it, definitely.
that's Toy Story 2. And here's a loaded question. How did Andy figure out Jesse and Bullseye's names? At the end of the second movie, he returned from cowboy camp, and Jesse and Bullseye were just on the bed with all the other toys and the 3 aliens.
I would assume
Yeah,
he probably
full-
watched the show.
No? How are you going to watch the show? It's 2000. The year is 2000. How are you going to watch a canceled cartoon puppet show from the 50s?
His mom had it. I thought that was like one of the theories that his mom had the hat originally and had Jesse originally.
As in his mom is the same person who owned Jesse the toy? It's impossible.
Not
His
Jesse
mom
the toy.
is like
No,
her,
but
her
like
mom
she
is in like her
she
30s in the 90s.
yeah.
There's or her mid 20s in the 90s. There was no way that by the 80s she was, Also, that whole timeline with Jesse's childhood bedroom is just
Was Woody
it's
from
completely out of place. I think it's supposed to start in like the late 60s and go up into the 70s, but was what?
Woody was from the same show though.
Yeah, they were all from the same show.
Yeah, so it would make sense that he would have
They
seen
were like mid 50s toys.
Yeah.
Well, I'm pretty sure in that movie, he kind of goes through discovering what the show is.
Yeah, in the second movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
So he
James,
didn't know beforehand.
Woody is a one-of-one toy. For no apparent reason. I think the guy who wrote it said he made up a story, and it's canon because he said it, but he made up the story like they worked on the toys and then we had to get Woody perfect, and then they made this prototype and then it didn't get put into production because they canceled the show. So Woody's like a one-of-one, and you're never going to find another Woody. And Stinky Pete spent years on a dime store shelf. I mean, I would have bought Stinky Pete.
Yeah, I would have bought Stinky Pete too.
If I
He's
seen
kind
it.
of awesome.
Stinky Pete did not get a real-life toy either.
He didn't
He
really.
didn't. Jesse got a real-life toy. Woody got a real-life toy. Bullseye got a
I'm
real Stinky Pete
90%
didn't.
sure we actually have most of those still.
I definitely remember you guys having the Woody toy.
We had
because
Woody. I think the only one we didn't have was Bullseye.
I have your Buzz.
One of them, yeah. We had two, and he's got one of them, yeah.
Unfortunately, the only Buzz I had growing up was the limited edition American flag Buzz Lightyear.
Really, huh?
So, and then
That
all
was
of the
never
others.
seen on TV ever.
It was.
When?
It was in the second movie. Whenever they show Budge making a
Oh,
speech and they put the American
that-
flag behind him.
Yes, that's right. I forgot about that, yeah.
Yeah, James.
In the,
But how did Andy figure out Jesse and Bullseye's names? He says Bazooka Jane and her steed. Now,
you mean not even Jesse's, you mean
Yeah, Bullseye.
Bazooka.
when Andy picked up Jesse
Yeah.
at the end of the second movie, he said, "It's Bazooka Jane." Surely he could have pulled her pull string. Did she have a pull string?
No.
We don't really get to see the back of Jessie all that much. She
Doesn't-
might have a pull string. I mean, Woody says, "Howdy, my name's Woody," but does Jessie say her name? And does she have Bullseye in
I
her
thought she had
little
one in
disc?
the third movie that they used. But they didn't,
don't
and it
recall.
was like a complete controversy because the second movie she used Woody's in order to latch onto the airplane.
I don't remember.
You don't remember? You should have brushed up on this.
I should have.
Maybe an uncle told him. Maybe his mom knew about it because
Might have been a grandparent.
Andy got the hand-me-down toy from his dad.
Yeah.
Maybe that's how he learned about that. But would you just say about the airplane, James?
Was that not the second one?
That was the second one. The airplane was.
Yeah.
How big is Woody's pull string?
Not that long.
No.
No.
Not that long, but how big is the actual little loop of Woody's
On
pull
the
string?
toy we have is like that big. I mean, it's
On the
a-
toy I
a
have,
dime.
on the toy I have, it's like you could fit a quarter in that sucker.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. They don't really show it all that well in the movies, except for in the third movie. In the third movie, it's like this little dainty, smaller than a penny, all the way around little pull string. And in the same way in the fourth movie. How small were the bolts on that jet line? Woody just
Oh, I didn't think about that.
Specifically the bolt that he hooked onto, which was the one holding the tires on to the...
It was a very crucial looking bolt, all right? Or a nut.
It was
couldn't-
one going straight down, so it had to have been holding the tires.
I couldn't remember what happens in that scene until you said the bolt, and now I remember it.
The loop on his pull string, he uses it like a lasso and hooks it onto it and swings and lands on Bullseye. Okay? How
Also-
big is his pull string's loop?
Also, on top of
That's
that
pretty big.
is how, how
maybe small.
strong is his
I'm not
retractable thing to pick
I'm
all
not
three of
concerned
them
about
up?
that because the toy that I have of Woody, I sat there when I was a kid and I just yo-yoed that guy. He was going... I'm not worried about
Hers
that.
was not that strong.
I'm not
ever.
worried about the tensile strength of Woody's string. I'm more concerned about canonically the size of the little loop that connects to
Never
the string
stays
that you
the
put your
same.
finger in and you pull. Now, older toys from that time, they do have a nice small little ring. But as time went on, they had to make the little ring bigger because safety purposes or it would always break or something because it was too thin. So by the time the 90s rolled around, by the time they were making Woody toys in real life, the pull string was the little loop was that size.
thought the guy who started the fire would do that, but
He won't let me touch it. He thinks
Oh, you got time.
I started it, yes. However, he came here and goes,
He
"Do you not know how to start a fire?"
He was
Because all I did was, I didn't have any wood. Because we burn all of our wood almost instantly when we have it.
He
Okay.
was smothering.
And so all I did was put a bunch of paper and cardboard there and light it on fire.
Oh yeah, you can see us now. Look at that.
There you go.
I do apologize. I've been slacking my duties.
Nah, it's okay.
Ow.
Maybe James should just be a little better at it.
My fault, yeah.
Yeah,
Just
it's
leave it
your
at
fault.
that. It's just my fault.
You know how to start a fire, right?
I do,
8.5 gallons of lighter fluid.
I mean, we got
what I do.
gasoline
And
somewhere.
the airplane and how big his pull string is segues into how fast can they run?
Do they? Oh wait.
Because
Yeah, that airplane was taking off.
Bullseye is a horse. Yes, horses can run faster than people, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Buzz, a significantly heavier toy than Woody, because he's all plastic and gears and gizmos and whatnot. And Woody is a couple pieces of vinyl rubber or vinyl plastic and, a vinyl rubber head.
Mm-hmm.
Bullseye was being ridden by Buzz. Buzz was on Bullseye. Okay. He was keeping up with the plane. They can't weigh more than 5 pounds altogether. I know what jet engines can suck up. And I know how fast it takes to take off in a jet plane, especially a commercial airliner. How was Bullseye keeping up with the plane, especially the front wheels?
You gotta get film theory on that,
You
man.
got to get film theory.
It's a
on
good
that.
idea. Good video idea for them. Well, I mean, they
Toy
they are
Story fits
smaller,
in.
less
Less
weight.
less leg.
Yes, less. That's true. Less leg, but less weight to get you to go.
Yeah, but I know that
And
me,
not a jet engine on the
full
back of you to get you to go.
I know that me, a full-size person, cannot full sprint and catch up with a jet plane taking off.
Mm-hmm.
So how can this little itty-bitty horse do it?
Also, I'm pretty sure a human will get sucked up by some of those engines as well.
Yes.
I think that just happened, didn't it?
It did. Yeah, there's a recent thing.
Or no, they hit someone on the runway.
No,
or something.
he full jumped into it. Like he was doing it anyway, and then you just watch him kind of get picked up by the thing.
The video I saw was them
there was another
taking off, and
But yeah,
they hit somebody.
yeah, there was another one recently. I guess. Yeah, that was like this week.
Actually, that's probably morbid. I shouldn't talk about that. And then there was the one where one lands on an Amazon truck, and the guy lived. Did you
Yeah.
see that? That's nuts.
it clipped it, and
That
so
was ridiculous.
there's two angles to that too. So one's inside the truck. The truck looks like it just completely gets taken out.
Yeah, that's what it looks
Have you
like.
seen the outside of one? Looking at the truck as it
No,
goes by.
I think so, but
Okay,
I couldn't really see the car.
If you look from the outside, it just clips it. I mean, should it clip it at all? No. Why have we had so many airplane incidents lately? But
We don't know.
News coverage, just scaring people.
SBS Spirit got closed, got shut down. But no, it just clips it. I mean, still, that's a couple ton plane clipping a semi that's maybe 4 or 5 tons if loaded. If not more. I mean, if it was loaded, it could be a lot more. But no, so you got that going for you, but the semi stayed upright the entire time too. That
Semis are a lot heavier than toys.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But no, that one was weird. Like the inside camera just looks like the guy just got taken out by an airplane. But no. Clipped.
But
I mean, still a good lawsuit. He probably got a ton of money from that, but
we talk about Toy Story, and he manages to get on lawsuits.
so sorry.
Guys
Yeah.
getting annihilated by airplanes.
Yeah. So what would happen? What?
Bullseye and Buzz should be no more. Woody and Jesse should be in Tokyo.
Yeah. Yeah. I wonder how bad that would have been in Tokyo, though.
How fast are
Stinky
they
Pete's
toys
just
good?
not there.
How fast?
Like, I bet it would have been kind of chill.
Oh, there's the
Just a
fire.
tiny
Look
bit
at, hey,
chill.
we're back.
Wow, we're back.
can
Luke's
see us
staring
now.
at us from inside.
No, but I would assume that Buzz Lightyear, a trained space ranger, can run faster than Woody. You see Woody run, he's all like he's not got very much leg, and he's got big plastic boots, so his running looks right for what he is. But they were catching up to a moving truck driving away in the first movie.
True.
They were catching up, and they jumped onto the strap. I can expect this from Buzz because he's a more athletic type.
True. Yes.
But
So, the first movie,
yeah,
it shows them getting wore out from running, specifically after the iconic scene of you are a toy.
they run out of breath in the.
They run out of breath.
Doesn't make any sense, does
Yeah, hold on. That implies that they have lungs,
it? Okay,
and also that
they
have.
run out of breath in the Cars movie too. Okay, I think they're just
No,
giving
Cars
a lot
makes
of
sense. Cars makes
inanimate
sense.
objects taking breaths here.
Cars make sense to run out of lungs. Run
What?
out of air.
Car makes sense. Run out of lung. Toy make run out of lung. No.
Here's the thought: if a kid accidentally rips a toy in half, that is.
There is going to be stuffing and a voice box inside of
Are
Woody.
you sure?
There is going to be no lungs.
I have
He is a toy still.
I have a reasonable explanation for the running out of breath thing. I think probably the way, because I feel like probably the way it is, it's like toys come to life. I would assume in that it's like toys come to life out of the joy that children have of playing with them. And probably part of them, kids are like, well, this is like an animal or
A human guy,
a
he's
human
gonna run out of
toy.
breath.
He's gonna run out of breath, and I'm gonna play and be like, and he's like, So I feel like they'd probably maybe inherit the traits that
it's
the
just like
owner
a-
gives it.
It's like a
So
mental
watching
thing.
that would mean watching a toy watching another toy get ripped in half is like just as gruesome as watching a human get
Toy
ripped
Story
in half.
4. Toy Story 4, there was a stuffed animal ripped in half, and he's perfectly fine. Slinky
That's gotta be
Dog.
horrifying. though.
Slinky Dog is just in half.
True.
And his
True.
back half,
is a separate
just-
entity.
it's not like separate, but he talks to it like it is sometimes. Also, Slinky Dog shouldn't be around anymore,
Yeah.
by the way. Like, I was going to bring a Slinky Dog, okay? Slinky Dog should be
Russ.
effed.
I don't think I've ever seen one in real life.
I have 3.
Dang.
Because they get...
He has all of them. He has all of
I
the
have
ones
the
in real
the
life.
true big one, like the one that's they actually came out with, the one that's supposed to be in Toy Story, and then I have 2 of the Toy Story ones that are just small. But
Yeah.
Slinky Dog in the movie, he has no string like the actual real life toys do.
Oh, they have a string
prevent-
through the middle.
They have a string through the middle to prevent them from
Oh.
getting messed up. Slinky Dog should have been dead and in the trash can after the first movie. After the first movie where he was on that moving truck and he was going all the way out there, that should have been it. Unless Andy's mom is taking a screwdriver and replacing the Slinky in her kid's toy, which I really don't see her doing, since she was fully willing to throw away some other stuff.
Yeah, when the penguin broke, she was like, get rid of him. Throw him up on top shelf. Get rid of that guy.
But I don't really see Andy's mom putting a new Slinky in Slinky Dog. And that's the only way he would have stayed here, because after that first movie, that Slinky is done for.
Is it just because of the weight of the 2 ends? Or how do they break?
Well, I think because it is just a little metal piece. Have you ever had a Slinky? Is my next.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
You said yeah very hesitantly, yeah.
Well, I think-
have had a Slinky.
I think I have.
I could show you a Slinky.
And I always used to get them tangled up.
Yeah, you also, and then they'd be messed up.
Yeah.
Or you get
Forever.
Slinky Dog in the third movie says, I got a kink in my slink. After that playtime that happened in the daycare, he should have been dead. He should have been like, no more. His Slinky, by the third movie, should look absolutely ravaged. By the second movie, he was on top of the roof, making trips down to the, using his springiness to do stuff off like the second floor down to the ground level, hauling toys like Rex, a big toy like Rex, all the way down, and then he came back up too.
Yeah.
Rex did on the second floor, so Slinky Dog should be like toast, man.
Yeah. I mean,
There's no reason.
I agree with you.
There's no
Why
reason he
Toy
needs to
Story?
still be there.
We need Core to
They should
crew
have
to make.
canonically killed him.
We need Core to crew to make a accurate Toy Story movie.
What did they do that with? I forget. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, they did it with a couple different movies. Spider-Man. They did it with Spider-Man.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that ripped off.
Yeah, his
Face
arms are off.
exploded.
They also
No,
did it
he's
with.
super strong.
They also did it with Captain America: Civil War, I think, where he like, anytime he throws his shield, it just slices through normal people instead of bouncing off of them.
That's terrible.
Well,
I
normally
think they like decapitated somebody in that one too.
That's funny. Yeah, Toy Story Terror taught me a very valuable lesson. Be afraid of motels.
be afraid of iguanas. If he ever becomes a hotel owner, we're just not gonna go, right?
Yeah, we're not gonna go.
I don't play on it.
No, because that's what he's gonna do. He's gonna do the Toy Story of Terror plot. I just realized
You
that.
are.
Funny.
He's gonna
You're gonna
steal rare
train.
toys and sell them on eBay.
I'm gonna
Train
buy the
waffles
toys.
Train waffles.
I'm just gonna like buy the toys off of
I
him
can
though.
buy
He's
waffles.
not gonna have to sell them on eBay, but still. He will
Oh
be-
no, then that actually works in your favor.
It would. It would work.
You
Hey James, you want to open up a hotel?
They make decent. They do make decent money.
No,
I was gonna say you said
I
that
can't
like
ma- I
you
can't
guys
make-
have talked about before. Have you?
we've had a lot of conversations.
Not about hotels specifically, but just different ideas. Yeah.
Okay.
Me and him had this conversation. We walked like 4 miles or so,
Yeah. that one was a
almost,
long
and we
walk.
were just talking about it the entire time. And I was like, I got to save some of these for the podcast. I don't think we're gonna
Yeah.
get through them all, honestly.
Really?
I think we made it.
I didn't time it at all, so we're just freeballing it.
Well, there's a lot you got to cut out at the beginning.
Yeah, that's true.
Toy magic.
Toy
What do
magic.
you think about toy magic there? What do you think I'm talking about when I refer to toy magic?
I assume you're referring to how the toys are alive.
No.
No. Okay.
Okay. Let's take for instance Buzz. A brand new Buzz Lightyear came out in 1995. Okay. I have his Buzz
From 2003.
from 2003. He's missing his thumbs.
What'd you do with his thumbs?
That's a great question to ask Jonah.
I really have to find.
I'm not gonna lie. They probably fell off whenever we were. Okay.
I gotta find
You
reproduction
guys used to like
thumbs
throw
on
them, didn't you?
You probably remember this because we did this when you were at our house at one point.
That's
We would take it. I had a loft bed. Okay. I think I've told you this before.
Yeah.
I had a loft bed, and we would put them on the top of because the loft bed had slanted ladder. That's exactly what we would
That's where
do.
his thumbs
We
went.
put them at the top and
Terrible.
just like tip them over, and they and
But
hours of fun.
it
You
is.
guys didn't know how to play with toys, bro.
They did.
We got tired of make believe because
Make believe is so boring. Let's just.
No.
I don't like you,
Let's
Buzz.
torture them. This is so boring.
Sid.
it was more fun. And mind you, this was also under the idea that, oh, hey, yeah, Toy Story could be real.
He's
so
alive. They are alive.
Me and my siblings, it was 3 boys. What do you expect from us? Andy had a sister after him. He had to be nice to his toys.
But like, she was very mellow on her toys. Like, she just like, meh.
Yeah.
She reached maturity way too early. And I'm more like Andy. I just still play with him. But, what were we saying? Oh, yeah. Okay, so Woody came out in 1995. Buzz came out in 1995. Brand new plastic toy. We know, all 3 of us should know from experience, he should be trashed by now. Even if Andy did take care of his toys, the stuff the toys do on their own time, Buzz, his arm already fell off.
He should be scratched up bad.
He was already stepped on by Sid's younger sister.
They
He fell out of a second-story window. Sure, it was into some bushes, but come on now. he got tackled or something. He should be covered in scuffs. The second movie, he fell down the elevator shaft. No, a lot of toys fell down the elevator shaft. Buzz was not one of them. A lot has happened to him. He'd been bumped and scuffed, and then in the third movie, just in the third movie, he should look like garbage.
Yeah.
But you watch it, and then like he's just magically crystal white, no yellowing plastic. He's just perfect still. All his sounds work, and
that makes me wish they did do something like with that, where it's like over the course of the movies you see him aging a lot, or you see the plastic aging and it starts to yellow or something.
Woody ages. Woody has had ripped arms. Woody has aged from the years. I mean, the trailer for the fifth movie, he's got a bald spot.
I saw also
What?
it looks like
Really?
he has a beer gut or something.
Yeah.
I've seen that.
I
Where
noticed.
his
I don't
stomach's like
remember that part in
I-
the trailer.
I
for
noticed
this.
in the third movie they kept his extra big bicep. A little, like you could see one bicep, the one that ripped off that his mom restuffed was a little bit bigger.
Really?
Why didn't see that?
I didn't see the
trailers?
bald spot. I don't remember seeing the
It was
bald spot.
it was a big part of the trailer.
Yeah, it was a big deal.
Huh.
They were like, "Oh my gosh, you're going bald."
Tom Hanks said, you put a rubber hat on a rubber head long enough, and something's gonna give. That's what Tom Hanks said. James, you
It's
got that?
burning me. I don't care actually.
But no, and then you got to think of also this one comes back to the Toy Story 5 trailer. At the end of the third movie, they got back to Andy's house, and they
I got it. It's fine. It's where it is. It's fine.
You had to manhandle it, James.
at the end of the third movie they got back to Andy's house,
There's a cup
and
there.
they all got the hose. And they all turned the hose on, not like a spray, no, just like the tip of the end of a normal hose with no connections. And they just blasted themselves with water, and they
Oh,
were
yeah,
all
they're all
sparkling
waterlogged.
clean. The glue, the glitter, the sticky, the random toddler sticky stuff, the paint, and Jesse's yarn hair. By the way, that's not coming out with just a of water, at all.
You gotta dip her in some acetone.
But Buzz was like electronic, so
He would have been fried.
he would have been like not working properly after that water spray.
And even if he didn't get wet, by now his sounds should just not work.
Yeah.
They should be like, eh.
And in the fourth movie, they added a bunch of new ones. They all work like flawlessly, like sounds we've never heard. He got an upgrade at some point in time, but no, his visor should be like scratched up. I mean, in the third movie,
That
the
sticker
kid-
should be gone.
A kid used him as a hammer on a wooden peg. That visor should at least have something right in his whole visible area there. He has to look straight ahead with his shield down. There should be like plastic scuffs, clear plastic scuffs miraculously.
There should be a bunch of gunk stuck in under the visor too. You can't even move it anymore.
Or it's just hard to do.
I'm not even gonna get into the fact that his visor doesn't work. Like it can't go all the way down into his torso. It'd come out like right there.
Oh, yeah.
And then there's gonna be no gears for his wings to pop up or his arm to karate chop. That's why
Oh.
there is no perfect Buzz, because they can't put all those mechanisms in there at the same time.
I didn't think about that. That must have been a nightmare to design a toy for that works
The way
relatively close to it.
Yeah, the way Buzz's wings fold in and out, you can't have the karate chop action. And if you have the karate
Didn't
chop action, the wings have to come out a different way. And either way,
yeah, that's where I was
and either way, the
thinking.
visor can't
So-
go completely down into his body like it does.
We used to have a Buzz that was like this tall, and it had karate. It had the karate chop, and it had the wings, and it had the visor. The visor only went up to like here. It only went. to
It
the top of
stops.
his
It just
Yeah.
It stops halfway.
And
just
so-
like right above his head.
But the wings you had to fold out manually, and after a while they just didn't stay.
The Buzz I got off of you, very nice Buzz, one of the best Buzzes that ever hit the market. That's
Yeah.
why I wanted it so much, so I could take care of it and add it to my collection.
Because
Glows in the dark, by the way.
Oh wow!
It's a lovely feature.
It was
but
horrifying
It
at
does
first.
it does glow in the dark, like in the movie.
I remember it was horrifying at first. Because like when Luke first
No.
moved into when Luke first moved into like the room with me and Jonah when we lived at our old house, that Buzz sat on top of Jonah's dresser, and it would just glow. And the only thing that didn't glow was the back part. So his head glue and his body glue, but his neck didn't glow. So all you see is like Buzz
his neck
with a floating head. And me and Jonah never had an issue. I hardly ever saw it, and Jonah never hardly saw it either. And then Luke gets moved in there, and like the first night, and I remember this very vividly I remember this pretty well because it was awful because he wouldn't shut up all night. Because it was the first time it was just him, like, I was like almost asleep and he just starts screaming. And my mom's like, "What's wrong?" And he's like, "Over there." And like, she had just turned off the light and it had been like 5 minutes later, just turned off the light and he just started screaming. He's like, "Over there." And she's like, "What?" And when she turned on the light, nothing's there. And she's like, "Something's over there." And so she's like, "Nothing's over there." Gets him back to like
really cool
somewhat
glow in the dark toy.
Yeah.
Scaring you.
Gets him back somewhat asleep. She turns off the light again, and it's like 2 minutes later, he's screaming again. And she's like, "You need to go to sleep." Like, and it's like at this point, like 10 o'clock at night, which at the time is
For a kid, that's like
I was like 7.
that's
at
like
the time.
3 a.m.
Yeah, I was like 7 at the time. So, she's like, "I don't even know what it is." Finally, she turns off the light, sees that, and it, mind you, because of how the glowing effect works, it takes a minute for it to actually
It just kind of like happens.
Yeah,
It just like warms itself into it.
slowly glows. Finally, it glows on, and she goes, "Oh," and so she moves it, and we had this like plastic toy box. She moves into that, and the next thing you know, the stupid thing starts talking in there.
That is one of the things I really dislike about his exact Buzz Lightyear is it just talks by itself.
It does.
Because they bashed it around so much, the buttons on the inside are messed up. So he'll just like go
even
into
at
one
that
of his
point-
phrases,
At that
and
point,
his
it
head
wasn't.
turns back and forth, and he'll just be like, "Are you still there?"
Just
randomly.
That is one of the lines. Is,
The head
still there?
moves.
Yeah,
The head moves on its own. It goes.
Yeah,
Because it's old.
now.
Because it's janky. So theirs because I have it. I left it on. Because I popped the wings up, the lights are flashing, and I put it on my shelf. It turned out.
Yeah, he actually got it all working again too, which was surprising.
And
it was not working.
I was like, "This is really nice." And then like 10 minutes later, he's like, "Are you still there?" It scared the.
It has a so
It scared me to death.
the reason it does that, it has a sensor right here
because
too.
it's supposed to work with Zurg,
Yeah,
a certain Zurg.
Oh,
That
yeah,
sells
it's
at the
supposed to-
Disney store at Disneyland.
yeah. It was.
That is so funny though, because I can imagine that where there's silence for a moment. The door has been shut.
We didn't have a door,
We're
but yeah.
finally,
Yeah, we didn't have a door,
It's
but
finally
yeah.
calm, and then you can hear the motor of its head.
That's
Are you still there?
Buzz is just a horror.
I
We should
wanted to
make
say-
a horror movie, a short film where Buzz is the star, just like a
And-
beaten up old Buzz. He's like
The
Yeah.
one
for revenge.
the one he has is actually from Toy Story 2. It's not even from Toy Story 1.
Mm-hmm.
There's a
scared
hole
me.
there.
Those ones were all not great.
But
So I'm sure that just made everything.
oh
worse.
yeah, it was because she like placed it down in there and it didn't do anything. And the next thing because it has like 3 different things it'll say if it doesn't recognize anybody.
Uh-huh.
Next thing you know, it goes. Yeah, I forget what exactly it said, but it just starts talking.
You can't just leave it alone. You have
And
to turn it.
you
off.
hear, and it was stuck. And at that point, it actually worked all the way. So all you hear is, and the head was stuck.
The head.
So
Still
you hear the
stuck. It just
yeah,
and then you just
you
hear
hear the motors
motor.
just grinding, and then, I'm like, at that point, I'm awake, and I get down to go shut it off, and he's like hysterically crying. And Mom had fallen asleep on the couch at this point, so I walked into the living room.
I kind of
he was
now know why they gave it to me so easily.
yeah.
Like it did not take them
There's
long
trauma.
to be like, take the Buzz.
This Shama.
But yeah, no, I was like, he's crying
There's
again,
the
and she wakes up and goes, "What? Why?" I was like, Buzz Lightyear will not shut up," and so we had to move that thing to the living room for like 2 months, and Luke wouldn't like. we weren't allowed to play with it around him because he was afraid of it after that, and
Hey, we got plenty of that.
it was so bad.
That was
And then
Buzz
a
Lightyear won't
fantastic
shut
story.
up.
I was so tired at the time.
That is a really
Terrible.
good story. That's so funny.
I'm
Dude,
going
that-
to be the one to get us back on track.
Yes,
The
yes,
whole
you are.
episode. Because I want to talk
It's
about
called
Mr.
Yap-Trap.
Potato Head.
Oh yeah, that's
In the I need Mr. Potato Head to be in there because that is my
That's your thing.
that's my thing. That's like my entire channel. I'm pretty sure my entire YouTube channel is solely reliant on Mr. Potato Head. That's like the only reason I have subscribers and views.
that
It's
is
because of
actually
him.
yeah.
Like 18,000 views on one video and then like 3 on a non Mr. Potato Head video. But I'm gonna show you some pictures real quick.
Okay.
I will send you these pictures and you can put them up on screen. These are
Awesome,
all
thank
from
you.
Toy Story 3. Okay. Now, Mr. Potato Head is a fantasy toy. Like they created Buzz for the movie, they created Woody for the movie, they created a lot of the toys just out of thin air. But Mr. Potato Head, Slinky Dog, those were a couple of the toys that like were actually toys. Okay, part of a core group. Mr. Potato Head is completely fictionalized. Like there is no they used as a body in the arms are a 1985 bendy arms Mr. Potato Head. Those bendy arms are fixed to the potato. You have to do a lot of X-Acto knife work inside the potato to get them to come out. And then they're like a hole like that big. It's like a hole like that big. You can stick your thumb in there. If you do get them out, because I did get them out. So they've taken his arms from that, the potato body from that, his nose, his eyes, his hat, his feet. They were all pre-existing pieces. They made his ears a little bit more, because that's his ears in the cartoon. That's his ears in the movie. Those ears didn't exist. And then his mustache, how perfect and black that it was. It wasn't like stringy like the one that existed. So they put the one that existed on there. But the way mustaches connected back then were like this. They were just 2 little prongs, and you put it on there. First movie, you could take his mustache off. Second movie, you put his mustache back on. This image is from the third.
Okay.
But they created essentially the most perfect Mr. Potato Head, because on the ones from 85 until now, it's a singular hole that both the eyes are together, and you plug it into the hole.
Yeah.
75 had 2 separate eyes and 2 separate feet. And so they took that and they put it on the 85
What?
potato, so he has 2 separate feet and 2 separate eyes.
Wasn't the first
That
potato
is
head
crazy.
actually meant to like be able to put on a potato?
Yes.
Okay, that's
We'll
what I
talk
thought.
about that a different time.
That's kind of a crazy history lesson there, is that they just kind of made a hodgepodge of all the different
They did make
Mr. Potato Head generations.
And you can give your Mr. Potato Head eyebrows, but you need a separate mustache piece to put over top of the eyes.
They also they also had a
That eyebrow that's not how they look. Those are imaginary eyebrows. I hate his eyebrows because you cannot do it with a toy. Because you need that mustache bit, and it just looks like a big unibrow because it's a mustache.
They also had like after the movies they had
Well, yeah,
one
they
where
made
it
plenty
was, like-
more
yeah.
Potato Head toys after that.
And they stay on. They made one for the movie that looks like the one from the movie. Mrs. Potato Head did not get that kind of love. All of her toys thus far have sucked, except for the one that came out in Toy Story 4. The real life toy for that, amazing. You can combine them. You get one good potato. I will show you the picture of the Toy Story 5 Mr. Potato Head that they have announced. I have not seen it in the stores yet, but I'll do that after.
Okay.
I really dislike the eyebrows.
Okay.
As you can see, the eyebrow is not connected to the eye. Mrs. Potato Head in Toy Story 3 is missing her eye the entire time. Her eyebrow is still there. Okay?
Yeah.
Sometimes you see the potatoes without any of their pieces on. There's no eyebrows on the potato. Where do the eyebrows come from?
Just disappear.
Where do the eyebrows come from? If you can take off one eye and your eyebrow is still there, but if you take off all of your pieces and you just have a potato, where are your eyebrows at?
like VeggieTales eyebrows.
They go, I think they go
Yeah.
with the eyes, but they don't go with the eyes. Like they're just like, and they're on, like when you have them in their hands. Like when they're all like, and they're in toy mode. They're on, the eyebrows are on the potatoes. I think the eyebrows were also on him when he was on the tortilla. I think he had eyebrows then.
I think so too.
And then I think when he was on the cucumber, he had eyebrows.
Forgot about
Also,
that.
I thought, is, does that mean that every other piece of him that is in a box, like he has another mouth, he has another nose, he has a couple of sets of ears. Does that mean every time he talks or anytime somebody goes near that, he can also hear it?
I was going to get to this because Mr. Potato Head is one of the most loaded toys because I know so much about him. Okay. Mustache, right? It can't plug in right there. In this shot, we're still in this picture. It cannot plug into the top of their heads because it's a singular peg on the top of their heads. They add by 2000 they added a center peg in his derby hat, but his derby hat has no peg because I have one from the first movie that I got when I was a kid. So there's no peg in his derby hat. So they have pegs on top of their heads, but there's no pegs in their hats. The mustache does not fit in that hole. So this is an incorrect scene. His mouth is also on the ground right there, and he's using it to talk.
Yeah.
Also, I think it was in the third movie. Lotso took off Mrs. Potato Head's mouth because she wouldn't shut up, and then she shut up. I mean, I think she shut up because he was holding her mouth shut.
Yeah, I was gonna say probably holding it shut.
Yeah.
They can still use their mouths when they're not connected. They can still use their arms when they're not connected. The Toy Story of Terror. Arms kind of act as sentient beings by themselves. His pieces can all move independently when they're not connected to the potato because he snuck out of the sandbox in Toy Story 3. He has a whole extra set of shoes in Toy Story 2 when Mrs. Potato Head loads him his angry eyes and his extra pair of shoes, and he uses the extra pair of shoes when he gets up to the hotel room. He did not need to cause a 13-car pileup and pandemonium in the middle of the city, but he wanted to because his shoe got stuck on some gum and he left it behind. He could have left it behind, and he just whipped out another shoe and been all like, "I lost a shoe," but no, no, he wanted to cause all that mayhem.
You have these movies memorized, man.
I wonder why.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're the toy guy. I wonder why you have the Toy Story movies memorized.
This shot from Toy Story 3 shows his mustache properly, by the way. Shows the aftermath of them getting hosed off that we talked about earlier. Why did he not take out his mouth?
I don't know. Oh, wait,
that the water level is going to be like to his arms. He's still going to be filled with water.
He took a foot out.
Yeah, he could have taken out a foot that he has 4 of because he's got spares.
Also, the original Potato Head, the feet were one peg as well.
And it is a long...
I feel like I remember that.
Yeah,
I've seen
the
those.
Potato Head that they used, the one that ran from 85 to 2010, it was a slot.
Yeah,
A 2-inch slit or a slot that the peg can fit into, and you can move the feet.
Oh.
So you can have the potato leaning forward or leaning back.
Got leaned forward 2 months.
This potato does not have that. It's got 2 holes. Why did he take out his nose to pour out the water magically? He's still filled with water.
I don't know.
Also, again, with toy magic, her arm is almost all the way forward to right under her cheek.
Yeah.
Which they shouldn't be able to do. Because, I mean, his arms are fine. I mean, you can see the hole over there. One is directly under the other. But for some reason, her hole has been moved with her body with toy magic to be more forward.
So
isn't it?
So the arms, to an extent, are toy magic, and then the eyebrows are toy magic.
The holes for the arms.
Just in general, the holes on the body are toy magic.
Here's an image of him without his eyes. The eyebrows are still up there.
What is this one from?
That's from Toy Story 3. He got smacked or something by Rex, and his pieces kind of fell off a little bit. His mustache in this shot resembles a more modern mustache that loops completely over, so you have a hole in your mustache to plug it into the piece, so you can no longer take off your mustaches on the newer models. So in this one movie, he breaks all the rules.
What in the world?
He craves violence. He wants to start a multi-car pileup because he doesn't. And then he gets up to the hotel room, and he puts both of his spare shoes as his angry eyes. So we knew he had them.
Also, who is in the second movie? Who is stopping for a cone that is moving in front of you?
If there's
I think a
cones
lot
all
of people
across the
are.
road, I mean,
Yeah.
Who's not getting out of the car? I guess is more of a question. Who's not getting out of their car and moving it themselves if it's moving?
Are you gonna stop on the highway in the middle of the highway and be like, "Where's
It was
this
like
cone here?"
it was like a
It
central
was
road
a
in
busy street.
It was a busy street.
I doubt the drivers of the franchise, though. I mean, the Pizza Planet guy did not notice Buzz getting it. I have 2 more loaded potato head things, though. With his mouth being taken off and he could still use it. In the 4th movie, Mrs. Potato Head had her ear off and was using it to hear Buzz up on the roof of the motorhome. She could still hear out of the ear. They could still talk out of the mouth. Mr. Potato Head in the 2nd movie took out his eyes and used them to see. Mm-hmm. They can still see out of their eyes. I mean, presumably they can smell with their noses, but we never see them do that. 1st movie, Mr. Potato Head takes out his ears, or the 2nd movie even, he takes out his ears because he doesn't want to listen anymore. That shouldn't work.
And then
the 4th movie completely erased that being able to work.
I was about to say,
if all his other pieces can still work.
And then doesn't Mrs.
I love
Potato
how,
Head use her?
frustrated you are with that.
Doesn't Mrs. Potato Head use her ear for like a listening device? She holds it out and uses it as a listening device in like the 3rd or 4th movie.
That's what
No,
you just
in
said.
the 4th movie, Buzz had it up on the roof, and they were telling her what
That's right. Yeah.
turn the directions and whatnot. But we need to talk to these Pixar writers and get some things straightened out for the 5th movie. I mean,
It's too late now. It's already written.
for movie number 6, we need to straighten some things out because
We're towards the end.
It's 9:30.
Okay, yeah. So we're towards the end.
we had to cut a lot of stuff out of the beginning. Like a majority of the beginning of this, we have to.
Yeah.
At least I got the potato head stuff.
We have done. This is the 3rd episode we've done with Carter, and we have failed to bring the cry stick every time.
I could jump into the fire.
No.
I'll cry.
If you want me to cry, I'll cry.
Okay.
Well, you think I'm going to be doing them artificial tears? Boy, you got another thing coming.
Oh, there's a dog.
Dolly.
I don't know how well you guys are going to edit this.
Yappers, there are dogs out here.
All right. I'll let them in here a minute.
Everyone watching,
Hang on.
there are dogs here.
They're fine. We're back
Hi,
here.
Bruno.
Go on.
Bruno's good. Bruno's nice. Hi.
Bruno.
There better be some actual editing on this one.
Yeah, well, Trevor, pretty good about
Yeah,
it.
I want
Oh,
to show
I
some.
So sorry, Trevor.
Show some dogs.
Sorry, Trevor.
Well, you can leave the dog in, but...
I remember one time somebody said they were going to edit this, and nobody ever edited it. On one of my episodes, because I only really watched my episodes and like 2 other episodes, and somebody said, I'll edit that out. There was no editing done.
I purposely
at all.
No, there was editing on that.
I think that was the last episode you edited, wasn't it?
It actually was, because
Somebody is going to have to seriously edit this.
golly.
Yeah, it'll probably be either me or Trevor. He's already
All of the
Slapping me.
parts will need to be.
Bruno.
The middle's great. Just the beginning and the end.
Yeah. What? What?
Bruno.
What do you want, Bruno?
Bruno, be nice.
You slapped me with your tail. Oh.
You don't
Oh.
slap him.
Oh.
Tail.
Oh.
The Tale of Doom.
Oh. Oh, you're beating me up.
How do I use it?
All right. But anyway.
We'll do the dog.
All
We'll,
right.
we'll keep this bit right here.
Okay, so what you do is you put it like right under your, like right on your eyelid or right under your eye. No, farther up, right there. I'd even go a little higher, but that's fine.
Uh-huh.
And then swipe it across. Okay, that's good. Do the other one now.
Uh-huh. Yep, that's good.
I can feel
There you go. That's good.
a breezy sensation.
Yeah.
Breezy
Yeah,
sensation.
that means it's
Uh-huh.
working.
Yep. I'm so glad you have it because I lost mine.
Oh, you did?
I'm going to have to get a new one.
I keep it in my drawer.
I'm blinking a lot to try and get it going here.
You don't want it to get going.
How does that Mr. Potato Head inaccuracies make you feel?
These beef are really bad, man. All right. Oh no, there it is. Oh, it's getting cooler.
Yeah.
I can really see that menthol.
Yeah,
I can really see that menthol.
you can see it.
I got it like in my eye. I think the last time
We
did
have
it,
gotten it in our eyes so much.
it hurts so bad.
I'm tearing up, man.
Sadly, the camera won't pick this up very well. But
And I don't know if you remember what our commitment was.
what was it?
It was
I
that
was
one of
thinking-
us has. We spin the wheel
Oh,
and see
no.
which of
And
us also has to do it again. It
and
can
it's
be
like-
you, me,
or both.
or both, and whichever one it isn't, the values increase.
Yes.
So someone's gonna suffer
It's
with
gonna
you.
get me too. That's been my luck today. It's going to get me.
The cry stick wheel. Okay, here you go. You guys can't see this here, but both Yappers, Walker, or James. Let's see.
Come on,
I knew
orange.
it.
Oh,
Oh.
oh no! Hold on, I gotta
I
show
demand
that.
a
Hold on.
respin. It needs
That
to be
was-
both of them.
Look at this. I don't know if you can see that. Look at that.
It was right
It
on
was
the
so
line.
close to hitting James.
I'm tearing up. That was so emotional.
Gosh
I
dang
was
it.
on the edge of my seat.
But now,
Take your hit.
I was on the edge of my seat.
Now
the
I get
value the value of it being you has doubled now.
It was already almost me.
It is it is 3 times now.
That you
It's
have?
yes, it's almost half you now.
Yeah.
It's almost half of the wheel is him now.
So
Okay.
next time it's going to be me.
Oh, them tears are flowing, baby.
I have
Yeah?
paper towels.
We do a really good job of accidentally getting in our eyes, so.
Also, I'm the only one that doesn't have to drive.
Oh no, I did get in my eye, I think.
I'm gonna throw out a couple quick side questions.
Uh-huh.
That elevator shaft in the second movie was very, very greasy.
Why is it so greasy?
Buses, because it's an elevator shaft. It's all
Crap.
mechanical. It has to be
I'm gonna
greasy
go
to
grab
work.
paper
Oh,
towels
yeah?
for here in
The
a minute.
the toys should all
them
be
suffer.
absolutely covered in grease, and no
You guys get to
water
come with
spigot
me.
is gonna take that off the toys.
Oh, they're so greasy.
The toys are greasy. It's making me cry. They're so greasy.
They're so greasy.
It's on dish soap.
Gosh dang it. How do you feel about the fifth one? What do you think?
I feel ecstatic. my emotions are so high.
Yeah?
Yeah, the fifth one's. I think the fifth one's gonna be a change, but it's probably gonna be pretty good if you ask me.
Tissues for your sorrows.
Thank you.
I think last time we for sure both got it in our eyes. Like I had a chunk that I went to wipe
right,
and it
yeah, you rubbed a chunk into
Into
your
my eye,
cornea or
yeah.
whatever that's called.
into my tear duct. Yeah.
Or tear
Dude,
duct, yeah.
Also, I'm pretty sure my right tear duct is just no longer a thing because I'm in welding. I was chipping off slag and it a piece flew into my tear duct. I had to scrape it out and everything. It burned so bad.
Oh,
So I think I,
no.
what is it called?
Cauterized.
Cauterized my tear duct.
Oh.
Yeah,
At what point
Well, have
are
you
we
tried
gonna cut
crying
the
out of
camera?
that eye recently?
I haven't.
Well, you should try.
Maybe
I don't
you should
cry
go
very
watch
often.
Hachiko.
What?
Hachi?
Oh, the dog movie.
The dog movie?
Oh
Hachi?
my, dude, I've not seen that movie in forever.
That'll get some tears going.
Yeah, have you seen that movie? I swear you've probably seen that movie too.
What is that?
Hachi? It was it was a
Hachi?
book. We read the book in 4th grade.
The movie was so much
It was
more
an
fun.
audiobook in 4th grade that we had. Yeah.
I don't remember this at all.
It's a movie.
Hachi.
It's a professor.
It's
and
kinda
he
like
gets
Old
on a
Yeller.
train every day to go to the college that he works at where he teaches.
Uh-huh.
And he adopts this dog off the street or
Yeah.
something. And the dog follows him to the train station every day. And waits for him when he comes back. Everyone in the town knows this dog. It's a small town. Okay. And then one day at work at school, he has a heart attack and he doesn't come back. And the dog just sits there sad. Eventually he went home because he thought he was there. He's not because he died of a heart attack at work.
Yeah.
And everyone in town knows this, but they can't tell the dog And the dog comes back to the train station. And at the train, it's based on real events. At the train station, in real life, they have a statue of the dog. Because the dog went back to the train station every day until the dog died.
Pretty much, actually, yeah. The grandson came and like got the dog, and then the dog ran back to is that the right movie? Yeah, dog ran back to the train station even.
That's sad.
After the grandson got him. Yeah,
He's waiting for his dad to come home, and it's never gonna happen.
but it's kind of like Old Yeller.
I'm crying now more from that than I did from the stick.
Old Yeller didn't make me sad as a kid. I was
mean,
just
you
like,
just have to
I'm
shoot the
glad you
dad.
shot him.
You gotta shoot the dog.
Because, like, I think it would have helped if I was a dog owner. The thing with Old Yeller is that I have some issues watching things. Or I don't have issues. Like, I just can't relate to certain things with dogs and stuff. Because, I mean,
you
I've
just never had
one.
animals.
So it doesn't affect me the way it does some people. So when I watched Old Yeller as a kid, which I don't remember how old I was just like, yeah, shoot him. He's evil now.
Oh God,
He's scary. Kill him.
I've only seen Old Yeller once.
I've not even watched the
More
entire
than
movie.
15 years ago.
I was gonna say I've not watched the entire movie, and I read the entire book. The book was a lot worse than the
It was a
movie. Yeah, it's based off of a book.
I have Hachi at home. I will give it to you. I will loan it to you. Actually.
Okay, well, thank you for watching. This was kind of a... Thanks for watching yet another episode with Carter. It sounds like we'll need to do another one.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, it's just like the episodes with Trevor, where we're always going to have them. They're just going to be
Special guest.
consistent.
I'm a be a regular.
They are basically the regular...
Yeah, guess.
I don't know if I'd call them a guest, but regular members of the podcast. I would consider you a member by now. So yeah, go check out Carter's stuff as usual, the Vintage Reviewer. I'm wearing merch today.
I'm also wearing merch, but this is not.
You're wearing the
made by us.
prototype merch,
See
basically.
that they were wearing merch, but they were the
Look
whole
at
time.
that! I'm wearing the Dodger, the Dundee Criker, oh my goodness, the Dundee Crikey shirt.
I'm going to
Done
get
by-
one myself.
I'm wearing
Yes,
the hat
you can
that I
get one.
always wear, so you don't need to see it. You'll see it in another video.
Done by a wonderful real artist that if you buy this shirt, part of the money goes to her, so you should do that.
Yes.
You should buy it and support her. Thank you for watching. I hope you could see some of this episode, and we'll see you later.
At least the beginnings.
At least the beginnings.
And the end.
Uh-huh.
And the end, right now.
And I hope you can hear him, because I hope the audio worked out. I think it did. Anyways, bye-bye.
Oh, goodbye.
Farewell and auf Wiedersehen.